Welcome back, Frugal Fam. I'm gearing up for Foundation Friday on this good old Thursday, and we're going to be reviewing the number 7 Airbrush foundation that could be found at Target. If you are not a part of the Frugal Fam, I'm going to need you to hit that subscribe button, then tap down to the side and hit that notification button. We all on YouTube. Y'all know why we say that. So, another interesting fact with this Airbrush foundation by number 7, when I typed it into the YouTube search engine, I found no reviews from women of color. And I'm wondering if that's because they couldn't find a shade or they just wasn't checking for it. I don't know. But real interesting, right? Now, if you follow me on here, you know I vlogged when I went there to do some cartwheel deals. The Beautifully Matte, the taller one, is what was 30% off. But they had no brown girl friendly colors. So this new one in chestnut, I figure, okay, this is a match. I tried it, but we want to see the real tea on it. I'm gonna give y'all the real tea on it. If it's worth $17.99, was free for me, and I don't know why they got this go by demographic things where only certain colors in certain stores, but I happen to fall in the average brown girl category, and that's still not cool. So brows and primer already done. I have on the Smashbox photo finish. No, the Smashbox spray primer. Then I went in with my the e.l.f. poreless, and then went in some pore filler by NYX. And what I've learned with that pore filler by NYX, put it where you wanna and let it go. And immediately this reminds you of the NYX foundation drops, right? So let's buff this in. It doesn't say the more drops, the more coverage. It doesn't say any of that. It does say it's a velvety matte buildable coverage. You get 1 ounce in the bottle, and it's supposed to give a flawless airbrush finish. Feels kind of icky, that stuff dripping on your face, but so far so good. I'm loving the coverage. Look at that. And y'all know I have that big spot here, so anything that can take away that is okay in my book. One layer that I have on, it says for best results, shake and use the drop. Ensure the cap is fully down and squeeze bulb and a few drops into your hand or onto your face. So while my first layer was drying down, let's read some of the properties of it. It says it corrects invisible fine lines and pores. Remember, I stated you only get 1 ounce. It's a buildable, velvety, smooth coverage. It's very lightweight. Let me say that so far going on. It seems kind of sticky, but I have a damp beauty blender, so let's see if that helps out any. It's smooth to the touch, and it clears. It has a blending powder in it. So it's a liquid powder formula that should give you a velvety smooth matte look. Okay, so it is 2:15 p.m. I have homework and some other stuff to do. For the sake of the video, it's all about the foundation. Now, I do still see my pores because they're just very large. I'm not highlighting and contouring and all that today, but I will go in with my MAC powder and set. And I like to do this with my big CoverGirl brush and go counterclockwise on my cheeks. I learned that closed the pores and more versus going this way. So let me brush some of this on. And that's going to do it. It's all about the foundation today. In a perfect world, though, I think this is all you need. Not unless you're going with some red carpet glam type of look. So I sprayed my Urban Decay. I'm going to add some of my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter because I do have some errands to run, so I didn't want to look super flat because I did not contour. But that's okay. A little highlight goes a long way, and so far so good with the foundation. It's 2 o'clock. I'm going to come back at 6 and about 9 and let y'all know the real tea on this. I also have to film my top 6 under 6 video, so y'all will probably be seeing this shirt and this look again, but I thank you all for that and see you in a couple hours. It is 6:26. Disappointing part is before I even finished, before I walked out the room, I actually went in with my NYX matte but not flat powder thinking that could help it. And I'm some hours in now with this Maybelline Beauty Blender, and I'm super oily. Like, I don't know, maybe I need a more mattifying primer underneath, but excellent color, but it's so transferable. Look at my shirt. Yeah, so I'm dipping in some Laura Mercier translucent. I'm gonna keep this on 4 more hours. Let's see if this helps, and I'll come back with another update. So already this looks 100 times better, but my whole point was to try to give a review without manipulating the product altogether. But this is definitely one that you have to set. No way around that. Final grade, this gets an incomplete. It's transferable, all that stuff, but I want to try it again with heavy mattifying primers underneath because the shade matched perfectly. The undertone was perfect. This was just a no, and I mean, it is all over this turquoise shirt. So final grade, let's get it incomplete, but I promise y'all I'm going to try this again with my Becca mattifying primer and then give a fair grade. I feel like that'll be fair. It's time for bed, but I will be back faster than this. Good night, y'all.